Hello, my name is Kathy Mertens, and I currently serve as a member of the AAACN Research Committee. This committee is dedicated to advancing evidence-based practice and research in ambulatory care. The goal of this video is to present tips on how to prepare your abstract for the AAACN Annual Conference. The first step is to check the AAACN submission guidelines to confirm the key abstract requirements. These include the type of presentation, learning content level, the conference track selection, word count, template to use, and other details. AAACN specifically requires that all abstracts be submitted using the online abstract management system by the specified deadline. It's very important to follow the submission requirements when preparing an abstract. As someone who has reviewed these abstracts previously, I learned that not following these details may lead to not being selected. Abstracts must include a title and author's names. The submitting author must be a primary presenter or a contributing author. The submitting author is the contact for all correspondence about the abstract. All biographical data and disclosure forms should be included with the abstract submission. The abstract must have a title, and the title should succinctly convey the topic of the presentation, grab the reader's attention, and be relevant to the audience. Consider hot topics in ambulatory care nursing or a topic you are passionate about. The abstract body itself is going to be just text. It must not exceed 500 words in length. The word count does not include the author's names, co-authors' names, the title, nor other ancillary information. It's just the text of the abstract body. Remember, any learning outcomes, objectives, or references added to the abstract will contribute to the total word count. Let's look at some specifics about the abstract body itself. It should be well organized, engaging, and succinct. Write in the present tense. There are some key components of an abstract structure depending on the type of presentation. We'll look at two abstract types: the evidence-based practice EBP abstract or the research abstract. Let's go through the general content outlined for each of these step by step. An evidence-based practice abstract contains 3 sections: purpose, description, evaluation, outcome. Let's start with purpose. The purpose clearly states the focus and scope of the abstract in a few sentences, no more than 3. The goal of EBP is to enhance the quality of care or services and improve outcomes by ensuring evidence is based on the best available evidence, ensuring practice is. The purpose describes the specific question or problem the EBP initiative intends to address. It is formulated in a way that can be answered by external evidence. Next is the description section. EBP emphasizes the use of quality research evidence as a foundation for decision-making. The description section contains why the project was important and the practice problem being addressed. Key information includes how the literature was searched and appraised, along with the main findings of relevant articles. Then it should describe how the evidence was developed into a well-formed plan and then implemented and evaluated in practice. The final section is evaluation outcomes. There are main results of your EBP or practice change are presented in this section. Plan to summarize pre and post intervention data. Then assess the impact of the intervention and consider opportunities for improvement. Next, let's look at the content of a research abstract. A research abstract contains 5 sections: purpose, background significance, methods, results, conclusions, implications. In a research section abstract, the purpose is the what. It describes the research question that the study intends to answer or investigate. Second is the background significance. This section provides an overview of the research topic, including its relevance and significance. Third is the methods section. This should be very straightforward. You're going to describe what actions you took to complete the research project. It should only be a few sentences and it should be matter of fact. This is what I did. Consider how you recruited your sample, what instruments, measures you used to collect data, and how you analyzed the data. Moving on to the results. This section is where you highlight key findings from the research. You'll want to talk about what you discovered. This section is where you will summarize statistics in quantitative research or themes as in qualitative research. If you've really done extensive research, it may be impossible to list all your results. You may just want to highlight the key findings. You can go into more detail in your actual presentation. Also, don't interpret your results in this section. That comes next. The final area is the conclusion implications section. This section is where you summarize and interpret the results. Here you'll want to come back to the background with the knowledge of the results and state, this is what we found from the research. This is what we think it means. You interpret and draw conclusions. You can present potential limitations and potential biases here too, or mention future direction of your research. Due to the word count, you're limited in what you can say. The point is to summarize what you found, think about what it means, and bring it back to the initial question. I want to give you some final thoughts about writing abstracts. Look at some abstracts in nursing journals. Reviewing examples is a great way to get started in how to write EBP and research abstracts. Always proofread and revise your abstract. It's a good idea to get colleagues to review your draft to make sure you haven't missed something, or to ensure there are no spelling nor grammatical errors. Make sure you are submitting using guidelines and the abstract management system found on the AAACN website. In the end, AAACN is committed to providing ambulatory care nurses and nursing students a best-in-class opportunity to build and showcase EBP and research and engage with AAACN colleagues. I hope these tips have been valuable. Best of luck to you as you prepare your abstract. Thank you so much for your interest in disseminating your work at the AAACN Annual Conference. Thank you.